I'm saying we should boycott Samoa. And here's why. But I believe we should boycott all the Samoan stuff because we have a bubble that needs to burst. We need to fail. But the bubble is maintained because the diaspora is just feeding it enough just to not burst. Mm-hmm. But we need it to burst. The Samoan people isn't making enough money, unlivable at this moment, but the only reason why it gives us the illusion that we are blessed is because the diaspora is aiding them. This is one of those things where it requires a revolutionary person. So for this episode again, we are living this here. For whoever come next to carry on this conversation, know this, in 2026, we need the diaspora to abandon Samoa just for us to come on the other side. It's biblical, it's historical, it's everything that I read in my young life. And I've spent most of my life to try and get to the bottom of this. But the diaspora is helping Samoa to stay poor.
So are you only talking about financially?
Financial aid is the least of the problem. The kids in Samoa is mirroring what they think is gangster. They are fighting on the street in the most record numbers. Like in 2026, there are fights every day on the street. I was there in 2025, and I lived in the beer. There were fights every day. The parents are scared of the kids. Like the kids run the beer. I'm talking about financial aid. Financial aid is the least of the problem. Because I think that's the oxygen. If we cut that off, the oxygen dies. So I can see why you think that's the main goal. Mm-hmm. But we can fix the oxygen, but we can't fix the kids' mentality. Mm-hmm. And that's the problem. And that's part of the problem. We need to abandon them. The tourist market, which is one of our biggest money maker, right? Is the reason why is because our diaspora go back 3, 4, 5 times in their lifetime. The European can go, like all the Balinese, it goes, oh, I've been to Samoa once in 1991, because the Balinese don't go back often. They just go once and then they're like off the bucket list. But you get starved of your identity, so you regularly go. Mm-hmm. So again, another way that we maintain the system that needs to flip over. We need to burst. And that's I pray every day that we elect new leaders eventually that are brave enough to carry on this topic.
Keyword brave. So
that we can have our oxygen back. Because if you look deep into people who are doing the families, who are grieving and doing this, they're struggling. And then they always have misaanga, like if I look misaanga, can me fa fa la if me ka ke me ma sa nya pa o me ku I ke me fa la me ngala stress mo ka esa. But that's a sign that we don't have any breathing room. We need to scale back. So to the future, I pray that we vote in some bravery leadership that can let go of these like formality that are useless and tackle the issue, because we are in boiling points. We are at boiling points.